I think I took a shit in my neighbor's lawn.
Yeah. Well, I love you madly, dear, and I need you badly, dear. Why did you leave me here without your love?
Oh, bro, I'm hurting.
Well, in bed each night I lie, and I think of you and cry, and I tell you one of love, bring back my love.
You ready for war, dude?
Let's lock in.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Let's go. I'm airplane mode.
You're not a big caffeine guy?
I am kind of a caffeine guy, but I'll try to limit it to the morning because I have some after 2 o'clock.
Espresso shot, or you're just raw dogging it?
I'm cold brew raw dogging it. Yeah.
Fuck, man. What type of machine you got?
I don't have. No, wait. I have. Well, my girlfriend has like a Keurig type thing, but I don't even bother. I just go. I've been hitting Kirkland brand cans.
Holy
lately
shit.
from Costco.
From Costco?
They're rocket fuel, dude. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
250 grams of caffeine or something. 250
shit.
milligrams of caffeine in each one of them. And
So that's like more than a cup of coffee, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
Straight
tied to
up
a rocket
fuel,
after
dude.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, Costco fucks, man. It's just a war zone in there.
It's chaos.
First time I ever saw like racism up close.
It's just a 1950s Alabama bus in there, dude. It's a sweat box.
It's like a live roast, dude. You know?
It's like it is very that's actually where Ted Sarandos and Netflix got the idea for the live Tom Brady roast. They went to Costco one time. They're like, wait a minute. What if we just did this?
Straight up light bulb, dude.
I get so angry when I'm in Costco.
Oh my God, dude.
People don't know. It's like they've never been around people before.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's the Asians, man.
It's the Asians.
Well,
We'll
dude,
be right
I was
back.
you like see the racism there,
Yeah.
and then you start hitting like the Reddit threads and shit.
So, you see an incident at Costco, you're like, wait, I got to investigate online. I got to get in the Reddit threads.
Have you known about like racial beef before like you moved here? Like, did you already know what was good?
I was aware of America's history of racial beef. That's about as far as I went. I grew up like in the surrounding suburbs of New York. My whole family's from New York, so I kind of knew the drill a little bit going in.
Yeah.
You know? Everyone likes to claim they're the victim. Like I'm from an Irish family, and everyone's like, "Oh man, no one would give us jobs. They would throw rocks at us." It's like we were fine,
dude. Because when I went to Costco for the first time, I was just like straight up D-Day, dude.
That's kind
you know. I saw this black
himself.
dude almost fought an Asian dude.
Yeah,
I didn't even know they had beef with each other, man.
was this before Stop Asian Hate?
Might have been during, dude.
Yeah, the tensions flared up.
Yeah,
during like 2020, 2021.
Yeah, this was probably right when I moved here. This was probably like one of the first weeks I moved here. I was like, first things first, dude. We got to hit up Costco.
Yeah,
you know,
get situated.
And, yeah, but dude, the lines these guys were dropping back and forth. I was like, this could be recorded. Like, this could be a legit roast.
Oh hell yeah!
You know. But yeah, I didn't even know about that beef, dude. You know,
the beef was there. Well, I feel like we were all blindsided. We didn't know that the black delegation and the Asian delegation were at war like that.
Yeah.
But then it popped up. In 2020, people were getting punched.
Yeah.
Old Asian ladies were getting punched, and then I think they had to sit down or something. They're like, "Hey, let's squash this."
Yeah, squash this beef, dude.
I think they squashed the racial beef.
Yeah. So
but you got
intense.
and the Hispanic people are like in the middle of it all. You know.
Yeah, with like the taco stands and shit. You know.
They got to keep the peace to preserve the taco stand business. You know?
Yeah, I used to have a black friend in college, dude. We would always walk by this taco stand in the city, and he just like every time we walked by, he would kind of get like a little upset, and I just never put one and two together. He
was upset. He had beef with the taco guy.
I think so. Yeah,
no pun intended, but yeah,
there's some sort of beef there. I looked it up on Reddit, dude. I couldn't find much, but
okay.
I think it has something to do with like territory, like taking up the streets.
I see.
You know.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like
so it wasn't like over a transaction at the taco. It was like this is between our people.
Yeah, this is my block.
Yeah,
you know,
you serve tacos somewhere else.
Yeah,
this isn't your block. Yeah. It's like a real The Wire situation with tacos. But at Costco, man, anything could happen.
And you think it pays off though? Like when you go, usually like deal wise, you know, like you buying in bulk and shit, you feel like you walk out of there kind of like.
See, that's what I wondered, because you get the feeling like you pulled one over on them. You bought in bulk, you got all this stuff, you got these great deals, but you're paying for the right to get those deals. So I think you got to go a bunch of times for it to pay off.
I think you just need to be good with like Excel and shit.
Yes.
You know?
You got to have
what
graphs.
is it, like $60 a year?
Right.
And then you got to factor in everything you buy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they fuck you over with like just like the miscellaneous shit they sell.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I bought like Star Wars Tupperware and shit. It's like $500, dude.
Yep.
I was like, fuck, you guys got me.
But it's like, where else are you going to find this? You know?
Yeah.
They got a Star Wars exclusive over at Costco.
Dude, I get so angry in there, though. Sometimes I think about seeing like a therapist because of it.
Yeah.
You know?
No, just for real.
Like, I've never been that angry before, man.
It flares up. No, I think it's normal. Yeah. I think it's because people are walking into your heels with their big carts, and the people are walking out in front of you, and they're pushing into each other.
It's the Asian. Well, dude, if you go on Reddit, which obviously Reddit's fucked, but it's so fun to like go on Reddit and just like look up shit. I like looked that up after I went.
r/Costco, search Asians in the search bar. Is this a problem everywhere? No.
Am I the only one?
We love the Asians. Asians might be the ones who broker the peace. Because I remember I worked at this day job out in Queens, like way out in Queens, for a couple of years recently. And there was one time me and this Asian customer dude, he didn't speak any English. And we both wound up speaking Spanish to each other to get the deal done.
Holy shit.
And I think they can mediate. They can like speak Spanish with the Hispanics.
You feel like you knew him like in another life?
Maybe. Yeah, we were conquistadors together back in the day. Yeah. In the Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, Asians are always in the way, dude, but dude, so if you look it up, it'll say that like in Asian countries, like that's kind of just, it's so overpopulated that they're always like so close to each other.
They're so close to each other, but they figure it out.
Yeah, they find a way.
They get it done.
They're
Japan,
like peacefully close.
Singapore, no littering. Japan, trains always on time.
Yeah,
they got it figured out over there, even though they're like sleeping in little pods next to each other. That's
it just goes to show like how homophobic we are.
Yeah,
you know, we're all afraid of being gay, dude, and they're just straight up homos.
Johnny Salami.
Because like
Asians are in the way, and they're all homo.
They're all gay, dude. That's what I typed on Reddit.
But why are they reproducing so much? How do you figure that?
Asians?
If they're all gay.
Yeah. Well, I think China has like a reproduction problem, don't they?
They cut it off. They limited everybody.
Yeah.
Like
because of like communism and shit, right?
Back in the day, yeah, they said you could only have one.
Why did they do that again?
I think because they were worried about getting overpopulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's like, now they rock.
Yeah, China's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get how it's cool though. Isn't it like a communist country?
I don't know if it's cool per se, but their economic rise is cool.
Yeah.
The rise of the dragon.
They're just all wealthy.
But that's the thing. I don't think even they're wealthy. They're making money for China, and China's becoming dominant, and the rich people are really rich. And like the government is really rich, but the people are still kind of poor.
They're just trying to like control shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Facial recognition.
Dude, you know what? I don't want to talk too much about Asians. But dude,
we love the Asians. Shout out to the Asian community.
I saw a retarded Asian woman like a few nights ago, dude. Friday night, I saw a retarded Asian woman.
Is that right?
Swear to God, dude.
Special needs lady?
Full on downs, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. At a show, too, dude.
Really?
She was like kind of yelling out, and I was like...
how do you handle that?
Yeah, so she was yelling Queens. She was like, Queens.
Just repping Queens.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, represent or whatever.
Queens get the money.
And I was like, oh, like, what are you doing in Rhode Island if, like, you live in Queens? And she was like, I have insurance. And I was like, that makes sense.
She doesn't even want to bother with your questions. She just wants to flex. She wants to rep Queens. And she wants to rep her insurance provider.
Yeah. Well, she didn't even mention the provider, though.
Get her on the phone. See, what is it, Blue Shield? What do you got?
Yeah, maybe like Progressive or something.
Yeah.
Better be fucking good if you're going to rep, you know?
She clearly wasn't very progressive.
Yeah.
She was.
The insurance is obviously like covering a lot, though.
Yeah.
Like travel and shit.
Getting her money's worth.
She drove all the way from Queens to Rhode Island, so.
Oh, damn.
That's a long drive, man.
Good job. Shout out to that lady.
But yeah, dude, I didn't even know. I thought they killed retards. In,
oh, my God.
No, dude, really. In like Asian countries, I thought they like legitimately killed retarded people.
Oh, man. I don't
I mean, they do in like Texas, right?
I don't know. Well, the thing with Texas is like if they'll have someone on death row, and then they'll be like, "Hey, this guy maybe not playing with a full deck. You know, he might be a little special." And then they're like, "We're gonna kill him anyway."
Yeah,
that's what we like to do.
Did you ever look into that stuff?
Death penalty?
Just like them killing retarded people in Texas.
I haven't looked into it too deeply.
Yeah,
I feel like I've gotten the gist from like comedy.
It's like one of those things where you're like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas would do that. They would do something like that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what are we going to do? Not use this cool chair?
But it is, do you think that stuff's like funny though? Like as you get older, like the boomer humor?
A little boomer humor every now and then.
I'm starting to see a lot of it, dude. And it's hard not to laugh at, you know what I mean?
Love a good street joke. Boomers love a street joke.
Well, they just like to overgeneralize like a whole population of people.
Oh, 100%.
And that's, I mean, it's fucked up, but it's kind of funny, dude.
It's kind of cute that we just left them the playground of Facebook and they just kind of made it their own and they're sharing like their boomer humor memes.
Yeah.
They're having a great time.
Yeah.
They really have like that. I saw a guy cracking up the other day. He showed me a meme of a big truck full of coal and the meme said, "BRB on my way to power all the electric cars."
Yeah.
You got my ass, dude.
So he's probably like what, like 50, in his 50s, 60s?
60s probably.
You think he's retired?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. See, like, I could just paint a whole picture just based off of that.
100%.
Yeah.
And if they find out you're a comedian, what do they ask you?
Like, hey, you tell me a
They
joke.
say, well, hey, no, they say, what's it like being a comedian when you can't say anything anymore?
Really?
They love to say that.
Wow, that's a compliment, dude.
And then they mention Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
On cue. They're like, yeah, you can't say anything. You know, you could never make Blazing Saddles today.
Yeah. No, that's true. What I get a lot is, is this your first time? That's what I get a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that's cute. Like, you still doing that little thing? You know?
You have a hobby? Yeah, that's fun.
I have a few friends who, like, their family thinks they're gay because they do comedy.
Yeah.
Like, they're just like, oh, you're gay?
I think there's an undertone there.
Yeah.
You find out, you talk to a certain class of your parents' friends, and they're like, oh, he's like a theater kid.
Yeah.
He's like an adult theater kid who goes on stage.
Yeah, like a lot of Italian families, like if you don't work in like for construction companies or like you're not a mechanic, you know, working at like Town Fair Tire, like you're just gay.
You're gay for not having that. You better be like working at a deli at very least. You better be cutting meats.
Yeah. Dude, you might be like the tallest Irish person I've ever seen.
Thank you, man.
It's pretty sick,
I'm up
dude.
there.
You think the Irish people look up to you?
Yeah.
Are you really
Only
that Irish?
literally.
Or what are you, like 90?
I'm like 99%.
Holy shit,
like
man.
my dad, all his grandparents are Irish, and then my mom did the DNA test thing, and it came back 99%. We thought it was going to be less. So it's like I'm pretty much straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I had a relative back in the day who was like 6'10". He was like the tallest guy in Ireland.
Holy shit.
And
you did like the 23andMe
yeah.
shit? Mm-hmm. You have to jerk off for that? Or is it just...
I hope not, because it was my mom who did it. Like, I don't know how she pulled that off.
You got to look up the history though?
Yeah, my mom like saw her like ancestry, but that story about that guy like just goes back through the family. He might just be a made up guy.
Yeah.
Just a legendary figure who went around just, I don't know, fucking everybody's wife in Ireland.
Yeah. Legend, dude.
He would go from village to village. So like
Really?
in one village there would be one really tall kid. And he was like the Johnny Appleseed of Ireland. He'd just go around plowing ladies.
Holy shit, man.
Cranking out a tall baby.
Absolute legend, dude.
Yeah. And then they all went to the US.
I wonder like what those dudes are doing for 23andMe. I wonder if it's like they got like some like call centers or something going on. It's just like a dude behind a computer just like making shit up.
Yeah.
Because that would be sick if you could just make up like a, story.
It's like you're Lithuanian now.
Yeah. Like if I had like a gay uncle or some shit, like he just like made that up to piss me off.
Yeah, if you didn't like your tone over the phone, it's like, all right, well, here's a little narrative for you.
Yeah.
You got a gay uncle, pal.
What do you think would what would fuck you up though, like history wise, like in terms of like your family? Like if you found something out, like what would be like your ultimate fear?
I descend from a number of cops, like New York City cops. So it could get pretty dicey there.
Yeah.
They could have contributed to the racial beef.
Yeah.
America's racial
That's
beef.
where all that Costco anger comes from.
Yeah, that would be bad. And it's like deeply implanted from back in the generations.
Yeah.
I just started hearing bagpipes when I got in my car, thinking of old timey slurs from like the 1900s.
Is Amazing Grace an Irish tune?
I think
That's
it
like
is.
Scottish, isn't it?
It might be Scottish, yeah.
That's a fucking banger,
It's
dude.
It's a church banger.
Yeah. Dude, that gets pussy wet, dude. I like church and shit.
Hundo P, pussy wetting, even at funerals.
Yeah, dude. That's all I'm thinking about when I'm at church, dude. Like, I wonder if this gets to, start some like flash flood warnings and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
And wooden pews.
Wouldn't be a bad question for like the priest.
Yeah. It's like, bro, do you know when you're up there killing Amazing Grace?
That would be funny if you just like, because they like shake your hand afterwards, like after
Yeah.
every mass. If you were just like, flash flood warnings, brother.
He's like, what? He doesn't have a computer. He just reads the Bible all day. He has no idea what you're talking about. Oh, flash flood warnings. Oh, I'll pray for them. I'll pray for the victims.
Have you
Flash
ever,
floods.
are you like religious or no?
No, not really. I mean, I was raised religious. I'm not against it for sure. But
Yeah.
I think as I get older, I think I might be like making a little room for that spiritual side.
Yeah.
And at least some like woo-woo hippie stuff. But then maybe, who knows? Maybe
Some
I
ayahuasca
go
or
back to
something?
Christianity. Yeah, you never know.
Maybe a little bit of both, dude.
Could combine them. There's a theory that Jesus
Yeah.
was a psychedelic mushroom.
I think I'm either gonna like come out of the closet for like not getting pussy, or just like get back into religion.
Come out of the closet for not getting pussy.
Yeah, like I want to be the first dude who's like gay because he couldn't get pussy.
Just like, hey man, I failed out. Will you accept me? And that's funny to think of being gay as like a safety school.
Yeah,
It's like I couldn't achieve.
to be the first one too.
They'd have to add a new letter.
Yeah, so there's no way anyone's done that, dude. You know?
LGBTQ AI plus and then J
Yeah.
for Johnny.
Yeah,
at the end.
just me, dude.
Just you.
I mean, the closest
You're the
thing
one.
we ever came to that was what, that movie with Adam Sandler and fucking
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
yeah, it's like the closest thing.
Yeah. Because
You
they
know?
needed insurance, but they couldn't get pussy. So they're like, now we're married.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
That
I
would
do
rock.
miss. I miss the chicks at church though, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever have some?
You don't
have
go.
some
You don't really go to
heaters?
church anymore. Or?
No, I
Back
can't
in
remember
the
the
day you
last time
did.
I went.
Yeah, I don't know about church. The church is all a little sketchy.
You didn't have any like. You didn't have any puss at church when you were growing
I
up.
don't think Puss. No, I don't think Puss was really involved. But I mean, there were. Every now and then you'd see the girl that you have a crush on.
Yeah.
and things like she's with her family. You're with your family.
No, I
and
didn't
it's all
mean
very
seeing
nice.
like actual pussy.
No, yeah, and she would flash you her pussy. And well, I was Catholic, so that's part of the mass. A woman goes up on the altar right after communion, and she just shows
Just
beef
lets it open.
to the heart and goes, oh,
Yeah. Well, Amazing Grace would be playing, dude.
yeah.
Dude, that would be
On the
the
organ?
sickest occurrence.
Open your books to Amazing Grace, and then just Puss.
Oh my god, first time at church, dude.
Oh, they would have full pews forever. For church would be sold out until the Judgment Day.
Well, dude, they started opening up like daycares at churches,
Right.
Because they're going out of business. But like they should have just done that. Have some chick
Yeah.
open up her legs to Amazing Grace, dude. You know which business you'd fucking track, dude?
Crazy. How many comedy shows would sell out if you had the exact same attraction?
Oh my god,
There's
dude.
going to be Puss. That's the naked show in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Whenever they do naked shows, like, hey, see some beef.
I mean, I might even I wouldn't even watch football on Sundays.
Yeah.
Just go to church, dude.
Skip playoff football to go to church.
Yeah. Or just do like NFL Red Zone on my phone and
Right. And while
see
you're
pussy.
Yeah.
Be
Just
fucking-
mute it. Just turn it all the way down first and just be like red zone. Put it in the little holder thing for the books.
Yeah, dude, see like a pick six and pussy at the same time to Amazing Grace.
Now we're talking primo occurrences.
Yeah.
That would be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I hope fucking churches are listening to this, dude.
Yeah.
Gotta
Get
do
your
that.
act together
You think they go to like
Priest.
town council meetings to like present some of those like ideas?
to like pitch.
Yeah, like do you think the
Church.
daycare idea came up in like a town council meeting?
I think I was in a daycare at church when I was a real little kid.
Really?
Like they had this special room downstairs for the little kids who were going to be annoying at church, and they just like let us, run around and
Yeah.
hurt ourselves while
Wow.
our parents were at church.
Yeah, I think we had the same thing. I was so focused on the like a food court.
Oh yeah,
I was just ready for that, dude.
the little sterno trays with like penne and like chicken piccata and
You
stuff
guys
like
had
that
fucking,
for after
you
mass.
guys had fucking penne after
No,
mass, dude.
That's
Oh
the
shit.
that's just like the standard banquet
Yeah.
meal.
That's fucking sick, dude. We just had like brownies and like
Oh,
fucking.
okay. Like a bake sale type deal.
Yeah, I was eating fucking Crayola crayons and shit, dude.
You sprinkle them on the brownie.
Yeah, just eating a brownie, like staring at some chick I had a crush on.
Yeah,
Her name was Melanie.
that's a good crush name.
Yeah, especially at church, man.
Yeah.
We were in the same class too. I was just like thinking about her the whole time.
Singing in the choir together.
Yeah, she went to my high school, dude, and she kind of grew up to be like that. We called them foyer kids at our high school,
For your kids.
like wiggas.
I see. Yes.
Kind of like
Malibu's Most Wanted
Malibu's
style.
Most Wanted style. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they would just hang out in the foyer and kind of like throw
Yeah,
shit
oh,
at people.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And dude, that broke my heart, man. You know, seeing that, like knowing that I was in love with her at one point at church, and now this is like what
She
you
had
know.
strayed so far from Christ's path.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, if this is what Jesus wants, then I just have to let it happen.
It's
you know?
true. Jesus loved the horse.
I should have like at least like walked by her and been like, what would Jesus do?
It's not too late to go back, Melanie.
I gotta find her on LinkedIn or something,
She has
dude.
some nickname. She calls herself like M Block or something. She's not even Melanie anymore.
It's just like a hard R. No, I'm just kidding. On Facebook.
Jesus wouldn't give up on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's contributing to the racial beef now.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
Whatever, dude.
Church,
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who was like, I grew up going to church and I loved it. And I think it's great and I still go. Nobody.
Yeah.
Like our age?
Yeah, man. Sometimes I drive by my old church and I don't even think they're in business anymore, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's crazy though, dude. That like you had penne and like
I don't know if we had that at that specific event,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking like if you're going to cater something. I love banquet food, dude.
yeah.
Banquet food is the best.
You have like a good banquet, like where you're from, like a banquet hall.
Like for like decent ones like for like sports
Yeah, 'cause you
postseason,
played
things like
sports,
that.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you guys would have like a banquet meeting.
Little year end, everybody gets a trophy party.
Yeah,
And then-
that's where the penne came out, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for VIP events.
Yeah.
Such as that. With the little flame underneath.
yeah.
Maybe a carving station.
What
Should be good.
did you play basketball?
Yeah. Yeah, basketball and golf in high school.
Oh, really?
And I played baseball growing up, a little bit of lacrosse, a little hockey, kind of did everything.
Did you play golf in high school?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick, dude.
4 years varsity, dude.
We should go sometime, man.
Absolutely. I
No
played
homo.
today.
For real?
No homo. We should definitely swing them.
Where do you play around here?
Played out at Douglaston today with my boy Noah Savage, funny comic.
All right.
And I lost some money. I'm heated.
Damn. So you're like nice with it?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm like a single digit handicap. I'm just like decent.
I'm trying to get better, man. I just like, I don't know. I see all these YouTube videos and stuff. Like I'll watch like Bryson
yeah.
DeChambeau and just fucking like shit my pants and like slip a disc.
Yeah. Yeah. Swing 130 miles an hour and break your back. But there's like, that's where some primo boomer humor comes in. You
Yeah.
get into the golf stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Like a country club membership.
Yeah.
Do you have a membership or no? You just
Nah,
go?
no membership, but one of these days.
Did
But
you ever
it's-
get made fun of for playing golf in high? Because I feel like when
It was
it might
like-
have been gay back then.
way back, like right before I got into high school, it was still on the gay spectrum. It was like LGBT,
Yeah.
and the G was golf. But it was like then Tiger came along, and it was like cool.
Yeah.
'Cause like when I was in middle school, Tiger started becoming very sick.
People
And,
were talking about like how much pussy he was getting too.
Yeah. Oh, that came about like when I was in college. Like people were like, "Oh, I had no idea he was getting so much puss. This is
Yeah.
great. I respect him even more now."
Yeah, dude.
It was sick.
Yeah, you can still you still getting after it. I feel like
Probably.
probably running like a few brothels or something. You can kind of see it in his eyes.
He's single now, but he's out there.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely very much out there.
for sure.
Someone caught him on camera, like handing his number to a girl, like in the middle of a tournament
Recently?
a couple years ago.
Oh,
It was like respect.
I mean, dude, he could fuck a girl like on the green. I wouldn't care, dude. You know,
Salute
if you look up
greatness.
the shots he's made, and then it's like, dude, you can do whatever you want, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So you get it, 100%.
Damn, that's sick though. Everybody loves golf. Do you get kind of pissed off that everyone's kind of getting into it now?
No, I think it's all right.
Yeah.
Some people are new to it. There's going to be growing pains, but it's good. If more people are playing,
Yeah,
there's more out there for everybody.
yeah. I shot like a 107 the other day, dude.
There you go.
You know, and
You're on the way.
I was trying hard too.
Yeah.
You know.
Grinding on a 107.
Yeah.
That's
I just
sick.
feel like some things like I mean like you're like what's your I don't even know how handicap works, dude.
I'm like an 8 handicap. It's a
Really?
complicated thing, but it's like I should shoot like in the low 80s.
Yeah, so you're like nasty, dude.
I'm okay.
Is that like scratch golf?
No, the scratch would be 0. So like scratch golfers would typically shoot 73, 75, somewhere in there. And then occasionally like 69, something like that.
It's crazy, bro. Damn.
There's levels to this shit.
Yeah. I'm just trying to be like, because I'm obviously like retarded, dude. And I'm like trying to be like more serious about some stuff.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people just get mad at me for like not trying. So I'm like trying to like actually try.
Yeah.
Just to see like what I'm capable of,
There you go.
you know?
How
So-
old are you?
28.
There you go. Yeah, you're right about that. It's that time, that Saturn return period. Where
Yeah. It's like I'm either
getting my
going to be
shit
like,
together.
you know, wait, how old are you?
35.
35.
I'm just like,
When did you like, were you like, all right, this is it? Like, I'm either going to be like a closeted homosexual or I'm going to like make it happen.
the classic choice that every man must make. Will I be a closeted gay or will I do comedy? I think I like when I started doing comedy, I've been fucking around with it for like a couple of years in the city. And then I quit drinking and I was like, all right, I should get my act together. And I was probably 25 or so at the time. And I was like, you know, I'm not going to screw this up too.
Yeah.
So like, I got to commit to this fully and just like actually give it an earnest effort and go for it.
Yeah.
Rather than just giving it like an 80% effort and then flaming out and never doing it again.
Yeah. 25. That's pretty early, man.
Kinda. Yeah. Yeah. But it was like, you know, you start to see some opportunities. You see people start to like get
Yeah.
stuff and advance in the business and whatever. And like, you say, okay, it's possible. I could totally do it. So,
Yeah. You don't want to be that guy who's like hammered at a fucking show, like screaming pussy.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless that's your act. Unless that's what you do.
Yeah. I still have those thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Not like doing that on stage, but the mics in the back, like where the green room is, where they like bring up the host.
Just getting
I
on the
always
God
think
mic.
about, yeah, you ever been to like Greenwich Village?
Yeah. Just get on. Pussy! It would be probably funnier than anything that happens at Greenwich Village Comedy Club. But it would be
In that basement, dude.
Awesome.
That scary
the
basement.
basement with the column in the middle of the room.
Yeah. When I first moved here, dude, that was like one of the first shows I ever did.
Yeah.
And I saw like the manager go up to that mic in the back room and introduce the host. And immediately I was like, it would be so funny to like turn that on during someone's set.
Queef, bitch, pussy.
Boner farts. It's like, it's your first time there, too.
Yeah. So just trying to make an impression.
Yeah. You're doing the residency.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck is this kid?
God mic residency at the Beacon Theater. Just introduce everyone like, give it up for this fucking pussy, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. Give it up for Helen Keller.
Jerry Seinfeld walks out. What? Helen Keller.
Yeah, man.
You
But,
think Helen Keller was for real?
dude, have you seen that YouTube video?
No. There's a rabbit hole there. I was just speculating.
Yeah, we looked it up once on the pod, but it
Yeah.
was so long. Like, I don't know what the climax is of the video. You know what I mean?
It's hard to, like, especially with YouTube, like making all these AI generated videos now.
Yeah.
It's tough.
That's what we were trying to figure out because it was in black and white. And it was like this lady.
It's kind of offensive to Helen Keller,
Yeah.
you know,
I know.
these colors.
Yeah. Should be in fucking. But dude, it was like this lady who looked like Anne Frank's fucking uncle.
A lady who looked like Anne Frank's uncle. Damn.
And she was like, all right, Helen, you know, like let it out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Helen Keller could fucking speak, dude. You know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the video, she starts making sounds. And it literally sounds like what you would scream in like the middle of like a history movie, like during class.
Uh-huh.
Just like the most random sounds ever. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Just like a bully in the back of the classroom, just making noises to be disruptive.
It would be like a special needs kid if he was like deaf.
I see. Yeah. And we could all do the voice if we want.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
We wouldn't be doing it justice, trust me.
no, it's funnier than anything we'll do.
Yeah. But it makes you think, man, like, you think the hype is real?
That Helen Keller was for real and not faking the funk.
Yeah, like when they introduced her in class, like, were you like, yeah, it's bullshit?
And when they introduced her in class, I was like, all right, nice. Good job. She was blind and deaf, but she still did whatever she did. She wrote a book. But on the other hand, people were freaks back then. like in the 1930s, whatever. That old lady who was dragging her around might have just been making everything up.
Yeah, you think she was like a witch tamer?
Yeah. She was 100% of WT.
Yeah.
She
Like
just,
straight out of like a PS2 game.
yeah. That's right. If you grab their hat off, they become docile and you can flip them on their back.
Yeah.
That's how you tame witches.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Get them on the back. Get back control.
You pin them back. You pin them on their back, and then you just kind of pet their face. You can subdue a witch that way.
Yeah. Well, I
She
think
thought Helen
that's
Keller was a witch. Yeah.
I think that's sorcery, dude.
True. Yeah, it works for sorcery as well.
Wait, was that I'm not really good with history. That was like when Helen Keller was around. Was that like during like the Salem witch trials and shit?
It was not.
Really?
No, I think it was
Helen-
off by. I think it was off by a
Helen was,
couple
like,
hundred
the
years.
year one.
Helen Keller, I want to say it was. Helen Keller's in the Bible. She's thousands of years old. We would read about Helen Keller in church, actually.
Oh my god, dude.
Amazing Grace.
Dude, that'd be sick if she was, dude, in the Salem witch trials.
Yeah. And
I mean, she'd be fucked right off the bat, dude.
She beat the case. Yeah, she
Yeah.
wouldn't really be able to defend herself in court, being deaf and blind and all.
Well, like 5 seconds in, you think that everyone would be like, witch.
Yeah, because she just goes, oh, and then
Yeah,
it's like, that's witch.
One dinner party,
That's
she's
a witch
out.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, one dinner party she's ruining.
Unless she had some homies, dude, who were like, yo, keep it down.
Yeah, just like keep it. Yo, chill.
Yeah, that'd be wild, dude, to see that for the first time. Like, dude, imagine not even knowing what retardation is, and then seeing that for the first time.
You got to think it's witchcraft.
Yeah,
That's
for
got to be
sure.
your first guess.
That's like the first Harry Potter movie, dude.
That's Salem was the Texas of the 1630s because they were just executing special needs people.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Texas saw that and they were like, yo, let's run it back.
Yeah. We got too many witches in Texas.
They got a lot of like Netflix stuff that's kind of like that now,
Yeah.
where they're like, oh, you're a fucking witch. You know what I mean? It's just like a bunch of like fucking hot chicks though, dude.
Like a scripted show where like they're acting as like Charmed.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, dude, that's a good show to
Charmed
fucking
was a
jerk
good
off to, dude.
There were
Dude,
some
that was the
babes on
best show
Charmed.
ever.
Yeah.
Until that commercial came out. Fucking Sarah McLachlan.
Oh, and they started running that.
Yeah. Like
During
her
the
tits
day.
were hanging out and shit. Just like dogs with like 7 eyes.
Was she showing cleavage in the dog commercial?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Damn.
I wouldn't see why not, dude.
It's
I feel
attention
like,
grabbing.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you? But the Charmed, man. Charmed is always on at the gym in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you just get a little chubbed up on the treadmill watching some
100%,
Charmed.
dude.
Yeah.
Emotionally invested, dude.
Yeah.
Getting nostalgic and shit.
Keeps you on the treadmill longer.
Which, what was like your favorite witch?
Oh, I don't honestly know their names. I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes.
I think one of their
with
names
the
is
sound
Chloe,
on.
maybe.
Sure.
Chloe sounds like, I think they all kind of sounded the same.
Sure. Chloe, Zoe, and Broe, whatever. But they
Sounds about right, yeah.
they replaced one of them. They replaced one of them with like Rose McGowan
For real?
later on, like in season 5 or something. She didn't come back. They just brought in a new witch.
It's probably like a boycott or something.
Yeah, holding out. She's like an NFL wide receiver holding out for a new deal.
Yeah, dude, they just didn't give her a good deal.
You just go. You got to go.
Yeah, man, if you're gonna be a witch, dude, like you got to get fucking paid, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't be witched for free.
Yeah, dude. Damn. Yeah, that show fucking, damn, dude, I get nostalgic thinking about that.
Early 2000s had some beautiful,
Yeah, they were so
Beautiful
hot
media.
too, dude. And then they had that one dude who was like a demon.
with like the sideburns. Was he a
He looked
demon?
like a fucking accountant, dude, and he would just turn into like the devil, like in the middle of the day, and start like
yeah.
finger banging that chick.
Yeah.
You were like, "This is the best show ever, dude." You know. But I think Harry Potter was better than that. You know,
Harry Potter's pretty good.
that was kind of like a stepping stone into like the Harry Potter sequel. You know.
When I was like 8 years old, my mom went to London on a trip and she came back and she's like, "Hey, I got you this book. It's real big over there. It's called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone." Huge book in England. And I was like, whatever. I'm not reading this stupid book. And it was like, I could have been on it months before all my classmates
Yeah,
got Harry Potter because they only had it in the UK. Blew my shot.
dude. How did you like? Were you emotionally like struck when you found out?
By Potter? No, I don't think I gave a shit.
No, just like knowing that you could have been like ahead of the game.
Could have been ahead of the game. I don't
Yeah.
think it would have mattered.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would have been
an
telling
annoying
people and they
thing.
would have been like, this kid's fucking,
Yeah.
you know.
Might have hurt me in the long run.
Yeah.
I just go around and be like, hey, I read Harry Potter first before
Yeah.
you did. I'm like, fuck this guy.
Kid's a witch, dude. Yeah.
He's sorcery.
Damn, dude. I wonder what witch pussy was like, though, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Because like whenever I see these fucking films and shit,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that chick's pussy's got to be like fucking crazy, bro.
Real life witches or like the mythical witches?
Dude, just fictional or whatever.
Do you think they have like a difficult pussy situation because they're riding on a broom?
I think it all has to do with like mental illness. So like, yeah, that would definitely come into play.
They're in the bedroom in general. They're going to be freaks because they're witches. They're fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When I used to like think about role playing, I never did this, dude, but I always thought about just fucking casting spells on that pussy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
like if I was gonna role play, yeah.
like Voldemorting it from across the room.
Yeah. I think I would do like Rosetta Stone, dude. Just memorize like 3 or 4 sentences in Latin.
Yes.
Get myself like a fucking wand, dude, and just get after it. You know what I'm saying?
Get some mood lighting and just like maybe one of those orbs that you get from Spencer's Gifts with like
Orbs?
the electricity.
Oh yeah.
And then like you put your fingers on it and it like charges up.
Yeah.
And
I just fucking jerk off on it.
then it's a lava lamp.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about like, have you ever done role play or like thought about like what you would do?
I don't think I've not done role play.
I feel like it takes a lot, dude. Not only to convince a woman to do that, but just to like really like
to get over the mental hurdles.
Yeah. Because you don't get that many cuts, right? Like how many chances do you get?
One take.
Yeah, it's one take, dude.
Saturday Night Live. It's
all improv,
You gotta
dude.
just get it right.
Yeah.
It is all improv. So it's a lot of yes and. You got a yes and. I think you got to do something like, ooh, we're roommates. You know, we shouldn't hook up, but
Yeah.
it's either this or wash the dishes. And then you get
Dude,
down.
how many guys do you think try to do that and just get like denied?
Yeah, they get shut down. They don't get yes anded enough during the role play.
Because like there's got to be a good segue, you know, like if you're gonna do that, dude. You know, like you can't just be eating dinner and be like, "Oh my god, my fucking leg," you know.
You're in the middle of eating dinner. And you're like, "Oh no, I'm stuck in the dishwasher. I'm stuck in the washing machine."
Yeah.
It's like this. You're the guy. It doesn't work like that if you're stuck.
Yeah, you're like, "Oh my
no,
god,
I'm stuck under this coffee table."
yeah." You're like, "Oh my god, if you don't suck my cock, I'm gonna pass away." You know. Yeah,
There's a nuclear missile headed toward Washington. If you don't suck me off right now, it's gonna blow up everything.
You're like a funeral. Yeah, man, that's got to be tough, dude. I just think about all the dudes who have struggled with that. It's got to happen a lot.
Oh yeah,
You know,
they don't communicate it and they just start role playing.
that might be worse than a breakup, dude.
And just because it's like, yeah, then you break up with a character. That's even worse.
Yeah, just that fucking thought in your head is just like, wow, dude, I really fucked that up.
Yeah.
You know, but if you fucking smash it out of the park, dude, you're a legend.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the Naked Man in How I Met Your Mother.
It's a major risk reward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just going balls deep, dude.
Just get nude, go in there, play a role.
Yeah,
Acting is like, it's even more vulnerable than sex. It's just like,
yeah,
you want me to bare my soul?
yeah.
In addition to, do you have to
Yeah.
do like object work? You have to like pretend pour yourself a glass of water and stuff like that
I feel like,
doing the role play?
would you feel upset that you're like not being yourself? You just like pouring the glass. You're like, dude, who am I?
Yeah. I'm Dr. Reginald Mandrake.
Dude, it's like that movie fucking Split.
Oh, we just got different personalities.
Yeah, that guy's probably off the walls right now.
Yeah, he's in
I
that
think he's
other
in a
movie
new-
where he's a crazy guy.
Yeah, you see that, dude?
Yeah, I think he just got jacked. Like James McAvoy just got really jacked, and he's
Yeah.
like, "Let's use this. Get me a bunch of roles where I have to be jacked."
Yeah, he's just fucking crazy in all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's just a crazy neck vein guy.
yeah.
He's always
gonna
got
end
neck
up
veins
like
popping.
fucking the dude from like the Joker, right? Like Heath Ledger.
Hope not.
That would suck.
That would suck if you died.
You know, just like playing that role all the time. Your family's like, dude,
Oh, yeah.
fucking stop.
Well, it was Heath Ledger, but then someone else, the other guy in like Suicide Squad, the Jared Leto, he tried to do the same thing, and he was like in character, and he sent dead birds to his castmates
Holy
as
shit.
like a prank or something.
Wow.
And he like still wasn't that good. It's just you were annoying for no reason.
All that to be dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be like the 4th best Joker.
What was like the big one was with like Jim Carrey, right? Who did he play?
He was Andy Kaufman
Yeah.
in Man in the Moon. They made
never
a
saw
documentary
that,
about
dude.
it. The movie's pretty good. And then the documentary about it is good too, because he's just running around the studio a lot in character, like trying to, in multiple characters, because he's Tony Clifton too. And he's like trying to break into Steven Spielberg's office, and like he's just being a huge dick to people.
So people thought he was like actually him.
I don't know if they thought he was him, but he was fully, they were like, hey, just so you know, Jim is fully in character as Andy Kaufman. Don't address him as Jim.
Yeah.
He will freak out on you.
I gotta check that out, dude.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I've never seen that, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
I
how
feel
we
like,
got to start doing it at comedy shows.
Yeah.
Just adopt a persona and just get into that and never be ourselves again. I think
people
that'd be
do
cool.
that, man.
I just want to get on. I just want to start getting on stage. Like I'll show up at a club and just be like, "Hey, from now on, I'm the Raven. You gotta." I just have like eyeliner, makeup on, and stuff. And, like,
Just wear like a black dress.
I'm just like a dark lord, wearing a black dress with a long train. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, you know. I was doing the like jokey, dry humor guy thing for a while, but this is the real me, the Raven.
You know how fucking crazy that would be, dude? Because you're tall as fuck, dude. If you went out there in a black dress,
I might look cool.
dude, Amazing Grace is your walkout song.
Yeah.
You just start spanking, dude. Everyone's like, what the fuck?
It's performance art.
Yeah, I think people would pass away, dude.
People, there would be uproar.
Damn.
I feel like I would be in prison for that one.
Dude, sometimes do you ever think about breaking the simulation? Like
Getting out of the Matrix.
doing something so stupid that it just fucking breaks the Matrix.
Like someone comes out and they're like, wait a minute. Okay. Now like a big face appears in the sky. It's like, all right, you got me.
Yeah.
The whole thing's been a simulation.
It's an Asian dude.
It's an Asian dude. And he's like, you just did something we didn't code for.
Yeah.
So we can't. You were too stupid for the Matrix.
Dude, if you had to do one thing that you think would break it, what do you think you would do?
If you have to like, how do you reset the Matrix? How do you get them to stop the simulation, break the code?
Basically, like reverse the Big Bang, dude.
That would be tough. That'd be tough to do.
Yeah.
You have to study quantum physics for a while.
Yeah.
I feel build some serious machines.
Maybe, dude, I think you should just get everyone like in a large group, like the entire population, and everyone just like spends like a week straight just farting into the atmosphere.
Cuts a hole in there.
Yeah.
All the methane.
Just breaks the lining.
Yeah. Oh, it breaks like the firmament, and they can like.
Like who's ever behind the screens, like
I see.
just looking at sphincter all day,
Yeah.
and then they start to like get in their head. They're like, "Wow, dude, I can actually kind of smell this a little bit."
So you basically treat the simulation like chat roulette for the people who are designing
No,
it.
more like chatterbait, dude.
Yeah. Just show whole until the universe as we know it ceases to exist.
Yeah. Nothing will fuck someone up more than sphincter, dude.
That's the singularity, the
Yeah.
sphincter singularity.
Yeah.
You show somebody some hole, they're not ready for it.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to code.
Yeah. I'm not like a Da Vinci like code type guy, but I think that's the closest thing I know to it.
Yeah. the Da Vinci Hole. That's it. That's a hidden chapter in that book.
Dude, I forgot to mention, man, congrats on the special, dude.
Thank you, man.
Probably should have started off with that, but
Yeah.
like I said, man, I'm retarded.
All
so-
good, all good.
Yeah, did you
When else?
when did it come out? Like 2 months ago?
Yeah, just about 2 months. It was July 17th. It's on YouTube now. JP McDade in Brooklyn. And,
That's like a culmination of like all your material, or is it just some of it?
more or less. It was like the better part of. It was pretty much all my best stuff from over like 11 years.
So you
doing
felt like
stand-up.
pretty comfortable up there?
Yeah, for sure. It was like, it was just the order of things that I had to focus on. But it was like, I had some jokes that were 7 or 8 years old, and I had some
Yeah.
jokes that were a week old, and just
Yeah.
everything up there, just riffing, zinging and zanging,
That's all it is, dude.
doing jokes.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You can write a good joke in like a week and then have a joke that's like 10 years old.
Yeah,
It's fucking wild, man.
time's an illusion.
Yeah. And then you did, how much time did you do?
I did, I think, like 53 minutes or something like that on each show.
Yeah.
And then we cut it down to a nice lean 45, 46 for the
That's not
final
bad,
cut.
dude.
So
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. It was like a big lead up to the special of several months. And then it was like 7 or 8 months after that of just like editing and getting it ready to go.
Yeah. What do you do after that, dude? Like after you reach that point, are you just like, all right, like completely, I'm starting from scratch, or like?
More or less, like I've basically been cycling out the old material. And yeah, I've treated it like I have none. I'm just like starting over and
Yeah.
trying to write a new hour.
Is that like scary or no?
A little bit, but also exciting. And it's still, it's fun. Like there's nothing more fun than coming up with like a new joke that you like
Yeah.
and trying it out. So it's like, yeah, there's going to be the trials of like doing something and it falls on its face and you know, doing all the new stuff. But like when that new thing hits, like it's nothing better, you know?
Yeah. When you were younger, did you have like, because like I know, like for me, dude, I'm learning to like move along, like kind of like get past certain jokes, like not be afraid to write new stuff and like burn the old shit. Like when did you like when you were younger, did you have that same feeling though, where you were like, fuck man, like I don't like trust new shit? Like when did you kind of go, all right, like fuck it, like, you know, let's just move on?
I think, I don't know if I've fully said fuck it, where like there's still going to be those moments where I want to like grab the life raft of like the old material and something that I know is tried and true. Like if I'm in the middle of a set, tried something new, it didn't really work how I wanted, I'm just going to like jump for that old thing. But I think in only in the last couple of years have I gotten more comfortable with being like, all right, I'm going to do 5 or 6 new things in a row, regardless of how they go.
Yeah.
And we can just deal with it. But
Yeah.
you never like bombing. It's not fun.
Yeah.
More just
Sometimes it is.
if you have the right group of people.
Yeah. Watching your friend bombs.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best feelings.
That's a great time.
In the world. Yeah, man. I was in Boston. I guess there's like this woman, dude. I don't know if she's like a comic or something. She's like extremely mentally ill, and she's like telling.
I think I've heard about her.
Really?
Yeah.
This is like a recent thing.
Yeah, I heard someone like some Massachusetts-based comic talking about this person.
Well, I guess she's just like stalking certain comedians and like accusing them of. Yeah, dude, she's been like accusing people of like rape and like. Yeah, she's just like fucking schizophrenic and psychotic, dude. And I was like on stage in like Dorchester like last week or something.
Yeah.
And she's like at the show and people are like, yo, stay away from that chick, stay away from that chick. And in the middle of my set, dude, she got like escorted out. Like people kicked her out and like got the police involved and shit.
Damn.
But yeah, man, she's like accusing people of like rape and like trying to like ruin their careers and shit.
That's
and I guess
crazy.
she's like just full on like the movie Split, dude. Like she's just fucking losing it.
She's opening for me on the road. Yeah. She does a unique thing, man. We're different enough, so it's like it's a nice ham and egg type of deal.
It's like an easy follow, man.
Have her go up, do 3-4 hours, and then me. I do.
Yeah, get them moist, dude.
I do 39.5, and I'm out.
Get them moist.
Get them moist.
Yeah. It was so loud though, dude. It was like one of those rooms where like you can't even hear yourself.
Yeah.
So like when it happened, I didn't even notice what was happening, and people were like, "Yo, did you see that?" And I was like, "No, what happened?" They're like, "Dude, she just got escorted out of the place." And I was like, "Oh shit."
That's awesome.
Couldn't hear my own thoughts, man.
Sometimes it's awesome when people get kicked out during your set.
Yeah.
That can be a lot of fun.
Just gives you hope, man.
Yeah. I kicked out a bachelorette party like a few months ago.
Really?
What a rush.
Did you really?
It was great. Yeah, I was on stage and I was just like, they were at the show and they had like snow goggles on.
Yeah.
That was part of their theme or whatever, I guess implying that they were going to do cocaine. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they would not shut up for the host. And then I went on first and like they would not shut up and I just kind of went in on them.
Yeah.
It was one of those things where like the entire crowd hated them too.
Yeah.
So when like you guys said anything against them, it got like a huge applause. And then they eventually left and that got like damn near standing ovation. It was great.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's really
That's how
fun.
you do it, man.
Yeah.
It's better than just like letting it happen.
No, because it's gonna suck for every other comic on the show if they are.
Yeah, you gotta make a sacrifice. Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking
Jump on the grenade.
Yeah, go down on your own sword, man.
Mm-hmm. You got to show whole to the audience.
We do.
Play Amazing Grace.
We have some phone calls, dude. If you don't mind taking
Let's
a
go.
few.
I'm ready.
I don't know if they're any good, but we'll see. Last week's were wild, man.
They're all amazing.
A lot of gay ones.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes like fingering their asses and stuff.
Sure.
So I'm just letting
Not
you know,
like
man.
on the phone, but like they had questions about
No,
it.
both, yeah.
Oh, I see.
It was like while they were asking the question.
Sure.
All right.
Hey, I was just wondering, when was the last time that you like full on shit yourself? Not like just like a little shit in your pants, but like full turd in underwear, you know? Like when was the last time that happened to you?
It's a tough
That
one.
was a deep question, man.
Yeah, it is deep. Full on.
I mean, technically, like every day for me, man.
I'm sorry?
Like every day, I'm shitting my pants.
Your
dude.
garments?
Shitting my diaper, dude.
you're diped up.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't count then.
I gotta stay safe out there, man.
Yeah. Rather
Yeah.
be caught with it than caught without
I'm
it.
shitting my diaper, dude, not my pants.
That's true. You shit your diaper, not your pants. That's the old adage.
Well, dude, I've been probably shouldn't say this, but there will be times where like I'll feel like a little bit moist in my ass, just from all the trekking around, you know, like all the waddling and stuff.
Sure.
And then I'll, you know, like I obviously sit when I pee, dude, and I'll just, you know, go wipe my ass, dude.
Point blank. Yeah.
Yeah. Get a little skid mark going.
Leave
So
nothing to chance.
I guess I technically shit my pants.
But he's talking about full on. He's like,
Yeah, he's
taking
talking
a
about,
dump
like, yeah.
in your pants. I think I might have been like 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like 5 days ago.
I really had it.
So you haven't reached that age yet where like
knock wood. I've got a solid run going.
yeah. So when you're ripping dimes, like you know what's gonna come out. You have faith in yourself.
I have faith. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not trusting. I'm not overly, trusting out there in the streets.
Yeah.
You just got to play
You
it
eating
close to the
you eating
vest.
healthy? Is that what it is or no?
I'm not even eating that healthy.
Just a mature.
Just mental discipline, I guess.
Yeah.
Just
I think
the
that's
power
what it
of
is.
prayer, really.
I think that's what it is, man. It's just like, you know, like your faith in God, dude.
Keeping your soul clean. That's all it is.
All those years at church, man. That's what that is, dude.
Because that's why the Satan is represented as a serpent.
Yeah.
Because it's like shitting. It represents shitting yourself.
Exactly, dude.
And the devil will arise if your soul's not pure.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've shit my pants, like not all out, but one of my buddies, dude, we were in the woods and we were about to go to this fucking junkyard to throw rocks through car windows and like hijack cars and shit. And dude, we're like in the woods and he got up on this rock and like started singing the national anthem. And then he lifted up his leg to fart, dude, and like it like squirted out. Like dripped down his leg and stuff. So we're all laughing and stuff, dude. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here. And we were like, yeah, it's probably for the best. But we were like, dude, like take off your boxers, dude, and like clean it up, whatever. And he's like, no, dude, I'm gonna call my dad. And we're like, dude, please don't do that.
That's
like,
tough to get multiple generations involved in something like that.
dude. So,
Like, just the explanation. He's like, so why were you on the rock? Take me through that. It's like, it just happened. It's just one thing lead to another. And
dude, he no joke called his dad and was like, I just shit my pants. Like, pick me up.
How old?
Like, dude, we were like 16.
yeah. I cannot express to you how angry I would be as a grown man.
I can't even imagine how mad he would have been.
My 16-year-old boy, I would have made him walk home.
Oh, nice car too, like leather
Yeah, no,
seats
you're not
and
getting
shit.
my car. You're not getting my car in that state.
But also, he was probably like, "Where are you?"
Yeah.
You know, he's like, "Oh, I'm at this junkyard." We were about to fucking
Just the-
hijack.
The more questions you ask, the worse it gets. That's why, as a dad, sometimes if you fuck up, like I remember being a kid, like if you fuck up, your dad just hangs up. He's like, I know this doesn't go anywhere good, and I don't want to be involved.
What was the movie with Adam Sandler? Big Daddy, right?
It's either Big Daddy or Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah. Or Anal in the Infield.
Yeah.
But he's like,
Sandman's in that one.
yeah, Scuba Steve.
Yeah. Oh, he goes diving, all right.
But that was the movie where like his son, like whenever his son fucks. Oh yeah, so like his son pisses his pants. Well, it's not even his son, but
He pisses in a plant.
yeah, he pisses his pants.
He's a
and then
menace.
he pisses his pants.
Oh no, it wasn't his son. It was some other kid on the field trip. That was Billy Madison.
Billy Madison. Yeah. He pisses his pants. And he's like peeing your pants is the coolest.
your pants is cool.
Yeah. That would be cool if you were a father and you did that to your like 16-year-old son. He just shit his pants.
Your completely normal 16-year-old son who just did it as a goof. It's like, I stand in solidarity with my boy.
Yeah. You just walk up to all of his friends. You're like, oh, you think that's fucking...
Yeah. It's what we do. We're a proud family.
Yeah. Like, watch this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not picking my son up at all if he does that.
Yeah.
Make a man out of him. He'll
You
find
think
his
you're
own
gonna
way
pop?
home.
You think you're gonna pop one out soon?
I don't think so. I don't think soon. No, but maybe in a few years down the line. Who knows?
Yeah. All right, we'll take one more.
Let's go. I'm ready for war. You ever fuck up in a way where like your dad was like, "I'm not helping you. You're on your own."
One time, my dad got me a fucking. He like gifted me a golf club set,
Nice.
and they were like wooden clubs.
Sure.
And he worked with like mentally challenged adults.
Yeah.
And he would bring them over for like dinner and shit. And there was this one dude, Kevin, and he brought him over for dinner, whatever. He like gives me the clubs, and then after dinner, I go in the backyard to like swing the clubs with Kevin, dude.
Yeah.
And we literally just teed up at my neighbor's house.
Yeah.
And we were swinging at like my neighbor's house while they were eating dinner.
The family's running to the basement for cover. They don't know what's going on. Bang! Kids hiding under tables.
Yeah. There's like a 10 by 10 window too.
Oh, you hit the window.
We were hitting like
What?
the house, but
Yeah.
they could see what we were doing. Like,
There's no mystery at all.
yeah.
That's awesome. Just taking shells. I did that when I was a little kid. I hit golf balls at my neighbor's house. I hit it over the backyard fence. I didn't know what was
Yeah.
back there. I just thought it was the edge of the
Cheering
universe.
bangs.
I didn't hear any bangs, but like the neighbor back there was like, "Hey asshole, you almost hit my truck. You do that again, I'm coming over there with a shotgun."
Damn. And you just
then
kept hitting them?
I was a little kid. I just like ran in the house because I was scared, and like my dad had to walk back to the fence and like I
like
guess
talk
threaten the
to
guy.
him?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it didn't go great.
Yeah, dude, I've told this story before, but one time I was like kind of emotional outside on my hill, and I'm like talking with my buddy next to me, and like I'm just getting wicked emotional, dude. And I just like I just start taking these rocks and just throwing them like as far as I can.
Yeah,
And we're hearing like loud bangs, like super loud bangs. And dude, my Guatemalan friend who lived like 2 houses down, like calls me. He's like, "Dude, are you throwing rocks right now?" And I was like, "Maybe." And he was like, "Dude, you're putting holes in my grandma's house."
holes.
I don't know.
That's awesome.
I don't know how, but he was
Ripping right through the side.
like, yeah, just like a fucking pre-war home. Dude.
Those- It's a historical site.
Yeah. His grandpa's having like fucking PTSD flashbacks.
You were contributing to the racial beef. That was anti-Guatemalan crime. That must have been some strong emotions.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what we got, dude.
Senor Salami, what's going on? This is Aaron calling from Indiana. Just had a quick question for you. I was wondering what your jerk off PR is. So how many nuts have you busted in one day? 24 hour. I'm gonna give it an over under. I'm gonna guess under 8. Under 8. So yeah, hit me up. We'd love to know, man.
Yeah, my bad, dude. The questions aren't that great this
It's
week.
a high number. No, these are deep questions. Dude.
Definitely under
PR.
8, dude.
The PR under 8, you said?
He said over under 8.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a fucking.
That's a
I
lot.
feel like you'd pass away if you did 8, dude.
that's a full ass day.
Yeah,
You're shooting blanks at probably 5
yeah,
at the latest.
yeah. Even then, it's like
Yeah.
probably say like maybe 5.
I like that he said PR. Because that implies that there's training involved.
Yeah.
Like, could you get a trainer to help
Yeah.
you jerk off more?
He's
times
talking.
in
Yeah,
a
he's
day?
talking about records, dude.
records.
He's talking about like bulletin board type
Yeah.
shit.
like something like this.
Yeah.
But instead of a picture of Muhammad Ali, it's like,
It's like blood stains.
it just says 8 times. It just says 9 times. You get to take down the thing that says 8 and put up 9. Yeah, I don't know if I ever pushed it beyond like 4.
Yeah.
That's in like the prime
I
days.
feel like you probably knew a dude who could push it to like excessive limits, though,
So
right?
I'm trying to think who's like the GOAT. who's most I've ever heard of anyone cranking in a day. It's probably on the ballpark of 8 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know, dude, who's done it that much. Like, who's admitted it.
Because guys who jerk off a lot, they don't wake up terribly early in the morning.
Yeah.
So you're missing those precious hours.
Yeah.
You know, it's all nighttime jerks. And even then, if it's like between sleeps, if you want to count it that way, it's like you count those 3 a.m. jerks as like the previous day. Yeah. Maybe.
It's like short reloads.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys are just different, man. Yeah,
It's
I
like
only
the
knew
Cowboys
it, dude. Yeah.
Like
rapid
cocking
fire
it
type
back
shit.
real
Yeah.
quick.
Same video, too.
Same video.
Yeah.
Two nuts to one video.
Yeah. I knew a dude who did it 6 times every day.
Oh, my
And he would
God.
just tell everyone, like, as if it was, like, normal.
Yeah.
And nobody really talked to him.
No one asked. No one asked him how many times a day he cranked it.
Yeah, that's just insane, dude.
6 is too many.
Yeah, man.
Can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You're gonna wear yourself out.
Sorry for the shitty questions, man.
Maybe that's how you reset the simulation. If you get to 9, the
You think so?
simulation resets.
Yeah.
It goes back to the Big Bang. It restarts the universe.
You think it has to be like a specific person, though?
The chosen one. The Neo of jerking off.
Like a religious man.
Yeah.
Like if a priest,
like a man of the
priest
cloth.
masturbated like 9 times in a row.
Yeah.
After like a session.
On Easter Sunday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a priest beats off 9 times on Easter Sunday, the entire universe resets.
And it has to be like a full moon too.
Yeah.
While Amazing Grace is playing.
Full moon, Amazing Grace, Easter Sunday. And that's the promise of eternal life. That's kind of what the Bible is about. Let no man shall die who lives in me. I believe Jesus said.
And then there's like a lunar eclipse, dude. And then some Asian dude just comes out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
If they're like once that 9th jerk happens, and the priest busts on that Easter Sunday, Costco will know peace. There will be peace at Costco.
No racism.
No racism. The race war at Costco will end.
Yeah.
And now they do close early on Sundays. So this priest is going to have to get these jerks in starting pretty early and go pretty rapid fire.
Yeah, it's all about timing and like the chosen one pretty much. That's it.
Lining it up with the planets correctly and saying the correct prayers at the right times.
Yeah. 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you for coming, man.
Thank you for
having me. This was fun, dude.
Hell
Appreciate you for coming, man. Yeah, dude, check out, JP's special, dude.
JP McDade in Brooklyn on YouTube, on Stabby's channel.
And then please subscribe to the podcast, tell your friends or whatever, however that shit works, man. And thank you guys for listening.